what's up, guys? If you're in your 20s and you're watching this video, you're pretty much lucky because here we're gonna be talking about how can you retire early, how can you have access working for you, how you can make money without going to work. Just straight through the whole video, even if you're in your 30s, it's never late. Hit the bell to get notified, like the video, subscribe. Let's get it. If you wanna use the same app that I'm using for investment, I will be leaving the link in the description down below. Just go ahead and click on it. Follow the steps. It's pretty easy. Peace. So step number one, you need to be debt free. If you have a car loan, if you have student debts, if you have whatever it is, just get rid of those debts as soon as possible. Get rid of it. Pay them off. Pay them all off. If you owe money to anyone, if you owe money to the bank, if you have credit card loans, pay them off as soon as possible. Before even saving a penny, make sure you pay all your debts first. Once you have done that, we're going to have more money to invest, more money to save. First of all, pay your debts, be debt free. Do it now. Step number two, once you pay your debts and you're debt free, now what you got to do, you need to save at least 2,000 euro in your account for emergency savings. 2,000 euro at least, depend of your risk of tolerance. If you have 3 kids and 2 wives, then you need more. But you know what I mean, right? So as soon as possible, 2,000 euro in your account. Step three, you need to save at least 3 times your baseline. I make a video, just click there when you finish watching this one. Step four, you need to buy assets. What is assets? Assets is things that make money for you. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you could go ahead and open a business. If you want to invest in stocks, you can go ahead and also do that. Not anybody can be an entrepreneur. So if you don't have that feeling, just don't even play with it because majority of businesses within the 5 years, they will go bankrupt. If you're in your 20s and you're watching this video, I will suggest you to go ahead and do this as soon as possible. So if you have a car loan, just get rid of the car because let's say you're paying 500 euro on the lease car every month for 20 years. 20 years times 12, 20 times 12, it will be 240 months times 500. You will be paying in a car, which the value is going to go down within a few years. If you do the same and you're in your 20s and you say 500 and let's say 30 years, you will be having 360 months times 500. This is the money that you're gonna have for retirement. And then imagine you put that money in the stocks. At least you will get 10% return. And this is the money you're gonna have in your account for retirement. So if we go back then, we will see the breakdown that the stocks market had in 2008, which went pretty deep. It was crazy. Everybody was selling. Everybody get panic. For those who hold their stocks back then, they make a lot of money because the statistics shows that stocks always go up. Same thing happened in 2019 when the pandemic just happened. Everything went down. They say, "Oh, the world's gonna end. What we gonna do? Where we gonna live? This and that, da 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 da." Man, after 2 years, right now, bam, you see everything's going up. Everything's going crazy. So for those people who got scared and sell their stock, they couldn't make any money, man. So what I suggest you to do is as soon as you get paid, where from your current account that will send money to your investment account. That's what I do myself. I'm not telling you what to do. Do your research, but this is what I'm suggesting you to do. Because at the end of the day, you will be the one who's gonna be enjoying that money and you're gonna be prepared to retire within a couple of years. Right now is the time for you to look poor, for after be rich. If you're driving a BMW right now, I know it's hard to say it. I know it is. You don't want to look bad in front of your friends, but I recommend you to get rid of it. Get a Honda. Will do the same job. It will take you from point A to B. You can look poor now, for a couple of years, but then after, you don't have to lease a car. Then after, stock is gonna be making the money for you to live. The stock is gonna work for you. This is what we call put your money to work, man. Put your money to work, man. If you're watching this video, you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, even in your 40s, you still have time, man. Do it right now. It's never late. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how can you start investing your first 1,000 euro. If you have 1,000 euro in your account, sitting doing anything, this is the video for you to watch so you can start investing. It could be 1,500, 10 euro, whatever you have. Just stay through the whole video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified. Let's get it. So, if you're still watching this video, it's pretty easy. Just grab your smartphone, pause this video. I will be leaving the link in the description down below. Click on the link, use the same app that I'm using if you want to, so you can start investing. Right now, it's pretty easy. Follow the prompt, click on the link, follow the steps, open your account, get your physical card, and start using this card for free. So, if you want to get rich tomorrow and you want to make 150K tomorrow, this video is not for you. So once you have the app, you need to figure it out which kind of investor you want to be. If you want to be a passive investor, a flipper, you want to buy low, sell high. If you want to be a long time investor, if you want to be a long time investor, this video is for you because I'm not a flipper myself. You do your research. I'm not gonna tell you where to invest. So I'm just gonna explain you step by step what to do and how to do it, and then you decide what you want to do. So there is two way of making money on the stock market. First, appreciation, and second, dividends. So what is appreciation? Appreciation is when you buy the stock low and within the time you will see the stock will grow, and this is how you will be making money on the stocks. Dividends, pretty easy, is when you get paid by just holding your stocks in a long term. So basically it is, if you're holding your stocks for a long time, every quarterly or every month, depending on the company that you have, you will be getting a percentage back for being an investor. So when you decide what kind of investor you want to be, you can start searching for companies. So, but let me just tell you something. If you're trying to find the next Amazon or the next Google or the next whatever, that's gonna be pretty tough. I'm just gonna be honest to you, because there's a lot of people out there that will buy individual companies trying to guess which is gonna be the next Amazon, which is pretty crazy, and a lot of people end up losing a lot of money just because of that. But if you have time also to search for companies, see how they doing, how many profit are they making, and all those good stuff. If you have time for that, I'll suggest you to buy individual companies. So if you don't have time to be searching for companies, how they're doing, just like me, I don't have time for that, man. I have a job, I have this, I have that. I'm too busy during the day, man. I also have to be making content for you guys. So it's pretty much too tough for me to be searching for companies, this and that, da, 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 da. No, man. So what I do, if you're like me, search for ETF. What is ETF? ETF is a group of company that will allow you to invest in a group of company. Let's say you want to invest in real estate, technology, whatsoever. That will allow you to invest in those companies, group of companies at once, which is pretty much easy because if one company is going down, automatically algorithm is going to kick it out and bring another company, which is pretty much secure. Instead of having individual companies, if one company is going down, then man, you're going to suffer it itself. So pretty much take your time, do your research first, listen to a lot of podcasts, because this is your money that you're going to be putting on the game. Once you have the app, it's pretty easy. We're going to set it up together. I'll show you step by step on how to do this. So let's just click on sign up. Sign up. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, put your phone number. So name as in your ID card. So so eventually this is gonna be like your whole name. So eventually just follow the step. It's really easy, nah? Date of birth, month. So it's gonna ask you for your professional field. So just choose here whatever you think is gonna fit for you. Okay, so now they're gonna ask you for some personal uh, documents. Just go ahead and take a picture of those. So once you have done all your documents and everything, I just go for the standard one because it does the free version of it. So here you will have two options. I will recommend you to get your physical car as soon as possible because there you will be able to use your physical car around the globe wherever you travel to, and also you could withdraw money from the ATM, which is pretty cool to have, and it's just free. So yeah, why not? You could use your virtual card in the meantime before you get your physical card, which is pretty much handy. Card, and this will be your account. So once you got that on the screen, I'll recommend you to add at least 10 to 20 euro in your account right now so you could purchase your physical card, and you will be getting within 3 to 5 business days, which is pretty fast. Depend on which part of the world that you're watching this video. So go ahead and do that, man. It's pretty easy to do. So right now, I have an iPhone here. I don't know which kind of phone you have, because if you have an Android, the interface is gonna be pretty much similar but a little bit different. But on so underneath here down below, you will see what says invest. You can click on that. It will say, what is that? Tap to trade. It's not trading, man, but that's what it said. It said pretty much pretty easy and start investing right now. So right here, you will see all the stocks, whatever you want. Pretty much everything is in there. This is one of the most famous ETF out there. Everyone should know about this. This is a group of the 500 largest company in the US. So pretty much, guys, this is it. I will just show you around on the ETF section. You have your portfolio, ETF, and stocks. If you want to buy one of those, it's pretty much easy. Remember that the stocks market is not open every day. It's open from Monday to Friday, depending on the part of the world that you're watching this video. On weekend, it's closed. And for me here in the Europe, it will open around 8 o'clock in the morning. If you want to purchase any one of these stocks, you just click on it and you just say, we say, get started. Let's see. Yeah, they want to ask you a couple of questions. Let me just fill it up. 1 second. So once you click on buy your first stocks, they're gonna ask you a couple of questions, just general question. Follow the prompt, just answer it, and yeah. Once you got that, it's gonna be just pretty much easy. Just click on buy, and this stock is gonna be in your portfolio. It's gonna show right here. So I'll be showing you a picture of mine, one of my account that I have that I'm making right now, and on real estate investments, and also a couple of stuff. So I will be putting like a screenshot of it right around here so you can see how it looks when you are investing. So it's pretty much easy, guys. If you have any question, so let's just start talking about money, because money is a tool that not everyone know how to use it. After I learned this trick, I never worry about money anymore, man. All my friends out there be asking me, yo, Kevin, how you be traveling so much? How you doing this? How you doing that? I'm not making more money than you, man. It doesn't matter how much money you make. Money is here, man. It's your mindset. For every single euro that you make from now on, I want you to make 75 cents to spend, 15 cents to invest, and 10 cents is gonna be for you to save. So what you're gonna do as soon as you got paid, from your job, I'd want you, before you're paying your bills, paying your rent or whatever, before you're doing all this, I want you to take at least 15% of your salary. Do it right now, write it down. 15% of your salary and put it on an investment account. So after you have your 15% set up, I want you to take now 10% minimum, 10% of your net income, and save it on a saving account. Then after, you can go ahead and pay your bills, do whatever you want. If you don't reach at the end of the month and you cannot pay all your bills after you taking off the 15% and the 10% of your salary, it means that you need to do a change. It means that you need to do a career change. It means that you need to get a side hustle. Right now it's pretty easy. You could go on eBay and you can sell stuff online. You could go on Facebook and sell stuff online. You could buy stuff and resell it to people and make a profit out of it. So it's pretty easy. Depend where you live, depend where you're watching this video. If you out there and you know how to hustle, yo bro, do it, because I do it myself. Why not? Anyone can be rich. Anyone can be wealthy. That will be on your mindset. If you set up your mind that you're gonna be rich in a couple of years, you can start from now, because there is no way that you're not gonna make it, man. So these habits, you need to stop it as soon as possible. If you're trying to purchase things online even before you got paid, you're thinking like, oh, next week I'm gonna get paid. Let me just go on Amazon. Let me put this on the cart. Oh, let me go on Shane. If you're trying to purchase things online even before you got paid, man, you are doing it really wrong. If you wanna buy sneakers every month, if you wanna go to the restaurant 5 or 6 times in a month, you are in a wrong path, man. This is not a path to wealth, man. You're working hard to make money, and you're making money to make somebody else rich. Somebody else is getting richer, man. When you got paid and you go and do all the stuff, somebody else is getting richer, man, and it's not you. So you need to stop that as soon as possible. So make sure once you got paid, the first thing you gotta do, save at least 15% in your investment account. Second, the minimum you need to save in your saving account at least is 10% of your income. And after, you can do whatever you want. Buy things you need, don't buy things you want. Everybody should know what I'm talking about when I said buy things that you need, because I used to do it myself. So if you get paid right now and after 10 or 15 days there's no money in your account, man, you are on a dangerous situation. So those money habits, you need to change it as soon as possible, because this shit is gonna keep you broke forever, man. So just put this in your mind. You're working hard to make somebody else rich. Just pay attention to this one. Let's say Amazon is selling a smart TV for 500 euro. So there is a lot of people who will go and buy that smart TV, right? Next week, you will go yourself and search for the same TV. You will see that the TV right now is 755 euro. And you will be wondering like, why? If I went yesterday or last week and the TV was 500, why is the TV right now 755? The reason is because there's a lot of demand, a lot of people is looking for it. So what Amazon do, they will contact the manufacturer. The manufacturer have to start making more TVs. They need to hire more people. So which means the TV price is gonna go up. So when you go now, when you sign up and look for the smart TV that everyone has been talking about, and you see the TV right now is more expensive, you know why the price went up on the smart TV. It's not because of the manufacturer. It's not because of the people that work at the manufacturer. It's because of the demand. You know, if there's a lot of people looking for it, the price is gonna go up, and then this is when things get harder. So if you think about it, who's getting richer? If there's a lot of people buying the TV, the manufacturer and Amazon, right? Both are getting richer. Who's the owner of Amazon? Don't tell me a random name. The owner of Amazon can be you. You're the one watching this video right now. If you want to get a piece of that profit that Amazon are making, you could go right now on the stocks and you can buy a share of Amazon, so you can also make a profit of those things. You know, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about stocks. You know why? Because right now it's pretty easy. You could go online and you can buy a piece of Amazon. You could become one of the investors of Amazon. That's why I said it is really important that you can start investing on stocks. But if you're not interested in doing that, there's a lot of things that you can do with your money that is not making somebody else rich. If you want to use the same app that I'm using for investment, I will be leaving my referral link in the description down below. Just go ahead and click on it, follow the step, open your account, and I'll see you there. Let's get it. If you think about it, If you go online right now, grab your smartphone. We are on a consumer society. Just go on your smartphone right now, get out of this video, and you will see how many ads you will get from people trying to sell you something, which you have to stop and think. So do your research. Let's try to keep as much money as we can in our pocket. I'm not telling you not to go out or whatsoever. I know you're young, you want to do all your stuff, you can't do it because you don't want to be working just to save money, right? But you need to learn on how to do it. Understand where you're coming from. Once you save your 10% for your saving, 15% for investment, you can also save 5% to go out, to go to the movies, to go dinner, whatsoever. So it's not who make more money, it's who keep more money on their pocket. So if we go back in time in history, our grandparents used to save money under the mattress, and that's what they teach my parents. So my parents also didn't know anything about money. So when I grew up, when I was a child, I used to see my grandparents saving money under the mattress, was really funny for me. And then this is what I learned from them because they didn't know anything about money, so neither myself. So growing up in the Caribbean from a humble family, we was not rich. They used to tell me when I was younger that everything that I need to do to be successful in life, it was just to go in college and get a degree. And if you do so, then you're gonna be successful. You will be having a lot of money. You will be having the lifestyle that you want. You can buy anything you want. This is not how it works because statistics have been showing the majority of people, when they make more money, they spend more money. So the more money you have, the more you're gonna spend. Because if you don't have financial education, you will still end up being broke. You will still end up in credit card debts. That's why when you go to school, high school, college, whatsoever, they will never teach you about money. I will be talking about this school that I went myself. I don't know about you guys if you get teach about money, but I did not myself. So I used to live in three different countries. Right now I'm in Europe, but I was born in Dominican Republic. So then I was living in St. Martin, and right now I'm in Europe. So I studied in those three countries, and I did not learn anything about money. So people itself, they are telling you to go for a college degree and that you're gonna be successful. I know by facts that my parents are not happy because I just didn't continue college, and I decided that I want to start making videos because life have changes, and this is what a lot of people don't understand. But I'm not telling you not to study, because studying is very important, because education, we will use it every day. It doesn't matter where you're at, it doesn't matter where you're from, so it doesn't matter. So educate yourself, listen to a lot of podcasts, go to school, study, finish your high school, finish your college, and then you will decide what you want to do. Because if you see here, let me just go online, 95.3 million of people in 2022 are facing poverty in Europe, which if we compare that number to how many percentage of people are millionaires, let me just go ahead and look at it right now. One second. This is live, so just give me a minute. Yeah. So 19.94 million of people in 2021 are millionaires in Europe. So look at the difference. 95.3 millions of people are facing poverty, besides 19 million or even 20 million. You see the difference in that number? And right now in 2024, there is a lot more people getting richer than even before, because right now we got it easy for us guys. Right now we have social media, there's TikTok, there's influencer, there's YouTubers. There's a lot of way where you can make money and put that money to work, because it's not how much money you make. You could make 1 million today and spend it tomorrow, because I have seen a lot of people making more money than I do, and they're still being broke. Say they can't reach at the end of the month because they don't have no financial education. So if you take a minute and think about it, all they want you to do is to go to school, get a degree, and then you can work for the state of the country that you live. They are making people to work. They are not making people to be successful. If they wanted you to know about money, they would teach all of us and how to be rich, how to build money, how to grow money, how to be an entrepreneur. And we don't get that in school. Think about it, man. Think about it. We don't get that at all. At least that is school that I went. Because I know for a fact that not everyone is gonna be rich. I know for sure. Because if all of us are rich, who's gonna work at McDonald's? Who's gonna wash my car? Who's gonna do those kind of job? So eventually, if you wanna break the pattern and be different and be successful in life, I want you to follow these steps. So step number one, I want you to be debt free. Step number two, I want you to at least save 2,000 euro for emergency. Step number three, you need to save at least 3 times your baseline. Just calculate how much money you're spending every month, and that particular number you time it times 3, and that will be your baseline. Step 4, you need to buy access. Access is things that will make you money. Start buying liabilities, iPhone, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Jordans. This is what we call a decade of sacrifice. If you're starting doing this right now when you're 20, by the time you retire, man, you will be successful. So you can buy access, you can buy stocks, you can buy real estate, you can purchase a business, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be whatever you want. Just make sure you put it on your mindset and you work for your goals. Because if we go back in the days a couple of years ago when the pandemic came, it was just crazy. It surprised all of us, right? And there were a lot of people. There were a lot of people out there suffering because they didn't have no savings, they didn't have no emergency account, and they didn't know what to do, man. They had to go in debt, taking money from the bank in the pandemic. You could imagine nobody was working, nobody was doing anything. So if in a couple of years from now we're gonna have another pandemic and you start doing this, what I'm telling you right now, man, you will be safe, man. You will be safe. So if you learn anything in this video, let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified, and I see you on to the next one. Peace.